Hey everyone, patwauschek here, and before I begin for this week's episode number 5 for Demoman, I'd like to do some TF2 news and updates. On steampower.com, they recently released a new blog posting about computer equipment such as keyboards and mice that are able to sense the body sweat coming off your body. And what this hardware does is the more body sweat that's coming off of you, it allows the game to become more intense. So it gives a slight realistic feeling to the game and also an interaction as well. For my updates, I'd like to show you guys a couple of screenshots of a model I'm working on. As you can tell, it is a Zippo lighter. And I'm not all the way done with it. I'm still trading some parts of the lighter. I only did one side of the Zippo lighter because when it comes to texturing a model, it saves a lot of time when you only texture one and duplicate it a couple times rather than creating it all at once and texturing each separate item one at a time. Now that my part is said, let's move on to the Let's Play for this week. If you came here to hear my Scottish accent, you came for the wrong video, because I completely suck at doing that. That's the Demoman's job for you. For this part of the video, I'm playing on PL Barn Blitz. It's one of my favorite maps. For me, it just has a great variety of map design. And for this scenario, I'm in a very tough spot because we're playing against very coordinated teams. And here I'm against two different engineers with also two different sentries. And of course they're both level 3. My friend Tornado is working with me on this, and he's going to be playing as medic. Usually anytime when I'm facing a sentry, I prefer to use my grenade launcher first. Just keep in mind, when you're using the grenade launcher, the grenades do explode on impact when you do hit an enemy engineer's equipment. So this can work greatly for you, especially when you use your grenades first and then you switch right to your mines. Since I'm working with a coordinated team, Tornado and I are eliminating and also distracting the enemy defenses, while our other teammates are pushing the cart. If you compare the grenade launcher and the sticky bomb launcher, both have advantages and disadvantages. Of course, the very first noticeable one is the grenade launcher only has 4 grenades in its magazine. On the other hand, the sticky bomb launcher has 8. So you can see an advantage right there. On the other hand, we can also look at the damage. The grenade launcher has a base damage between 80 to 120. For the sticky bomb, has a base damage of 120 right there. The main thing I can think of with the grenade launcher is you can deflect the grenades off of walls or different structures. So if someone's around the corner, you can bounce it off a wall. On the other hand, with the stickies, of course, as the name goes, they always stick. You know that you can't bounce or deflect them off other stuff. So this can be a good thing, especially when you're trying to sticky jump or if you're trying to plant a trap for enemies. What's another great strategy with sticky mines is if the enemy is not giving you resistance yet, you can plan out your attack. So for example, if you put some sticky mines around a doorway or on the ground somewhere where some people might not see them, you can use that to your advantage and lead the enemy onto them. In addition, if you're working with a control point map with only a couple entrances, this can be a great advantage to you. The other reason why I enjoy using the grenade launcher first is because the grenade launcher has a faster firing rate, and also you don't have to wait for that pause after you shoot a sticky mine, because you have to wait a second, maybe a second and a half, in order to detonate it. The issue with the grenade launcher is if you're going against an opponent, especially someone who's fast like the scout, it's very hard to predict where they're going. So if you miss a shot, of course it's most likely going to be doing nothing. So you have to make sure you're aiming. It's pretty much the direct hit for the soldier, because you have to hit them in order to do a lot of damage. So it's pretty much literally a hit and miss type of weapon. What's fun to do with the sticky bomb launcher is to surround your target. So for example, if they're running backwards, you put some behind them, and then you maybe put some in front of them to their left or to the right. so they're limited in space and they're forced to go near your mines or maybe pass over them. So thank you for watching, guys, and I appreciate you guys tuning in for this week. For next week, I will be doing a tutorial on the Spy's pistol, the Ambassador. I found some really good use for it. Before, I was really bad with it. I could never get headshots. And now, due to some training, I figured out it is a very useful weapon. So I want to share this knowledge with you, and if you're interested, try it out yourself. So I will see you guys next week, and I'm looking forward to doing this tutorial for you all. From now on, I'll be focusing on different sets for different characters, and also doing tutorials as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Again, I will see you next week with the Ambassador. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.